welcome back to Fun Time. Today we will be doing some more shading, but we will be doing an eye this time. Let's get started. So we're gonna need an eraser and pencil and an airbud. So let's start. So first we're gonna do the body of it, not the body, the sketch of it. To start off, we need to draw kind of like C, like this C. I'm not very good of what part of it, so I don't know. You're gonna just draw a C first, and then you're gonna kind of drag it, and then kind of go like a U, but very smooth one, and then just kind of just continue the line like this, like you're just drawing and smooth mountain. It's gonna take a few tries, so I would say just draw it very light, like just apply a very little pressure, and then you're gonna do on the bottom as well, like that, and then okay, and drag it like that. Just take some few tries. Then now what you're gonna do, once you're formed with this, you have to you're gonna make it symmetric, like, which means this and this point should be at the same side. So to do that, it's very simple. Just draw a dot connecting over here, and then erase the lines and do it perfectly. Do it like so. Kinda make the body good. Now once we're done with the eye structure, we're gonna just add this kind of like a curve, another C over here, and then kind of like this shape like that. Now you're gonna draw this line, which is gonna be not being attached, but like this, just like that. Okay, wait. And just like that. Now we're gonna do kind of like a part of an eyebrow, but we're not actually. So I have to draw a line like this, then continue it like so until wherever you want. So this depending on what type are you gonna go with. Now add a kind of like a curve right here, and then this should be a structure. Now we're gonna add in the what do you call that? I don't know very much. I think it's called the pupils. Now just kind of you have to do an oval, but the top part should be missing, kind of like this, just like that. Now once we're done with this, we're gonna draw and circle in. Try to draw. These all steps should be done very lightly. You should not apply that much pressure. So now once we're done with this normal sketch, now let's start shading. So we're gonna start shading off from here. So you should do the dark to light method. So you start off dark. Now apply pressure. You can use different type of pencils, like there are HB pencils and like those. Use them for more contrast between this, and kind of just start shading. Give it a few layers maybe, and just kind of make it very smooth. It should be the perfect gradient. We have to get a perfect gradient. Try to just keep on mixing so that it's just completely and darkened gradient. The gradient should be visible, but very light. add some more shadings and just go layer by layer. Now we're gonna remember this oval we drew earlier. You're gonna highlight that now and just gonna shade it or color it in like so. Once we're done with that, we're gonna do some strokes. So how is to just kind of use a darker pencil or apply way more pressure and draw lines like this. Okay, so just make sure these lines are kind of non-visible, like kind of visible and not visible at the same time. Now shade the bottom part, like it should be like shaded like the lips, but way more different, like so. Now you're gonna take your airbud and kind of smoothen the lines because we don't actually need to see those lines. Now once that's done, you're gonna grab an pencil eraser or an sharp pointed eraser and start rubbing away the shading parts for some places. It depends on the lighting you choose. So right now the lighting is coming from me, like an angle of this. So we're gonna do this exact same thing. Just predict how it's gonna be first. Imagine, then keep it onto your paper because without an idea, if you do it, it's just gonna be awful. Very much shaded. Make sure the lines are nice and smooth. Make sure it does not go out of the area. Now, to make it more realistic, grab a normal eraser and just rub out 2 circles, like one over here. And you can add one more if you want. So I'm gonna add one more right like over here. And this can see it totally gave a really good effect. Now you can just kind of light, very much don't apply that pressure, but just lightly kind of just circle it. And make sure your highlights should be very much realistic. Once you're done like this, now we're gonna do the other parts. But before we do that, make sure you're doing these kind of like these type of lines coming from through like that, or you can just plainly color it in just like that. Now take your cutter back and start kind of like doing it from into this area out, like so. As you can see, now you're gonna do this on the other side, and like so. And just kind of, if you have access, like if you have been using the shading tool for a very long time, there'll be some pencil places. If you use that, it's gonna totally spice up the drawing. As you can see, this area is way lighter than this area. You can add some few highlights because I would say highlights just bring the shading alive. Now we're gonna do these lines like so. Kind of just like that. Just strokes are enough. Now comes the kind of the hard part, is drawing the eyelashes. So you start off dragging your pencil and then adding a curve. Drag, add a curve. And you just want to repeat this process until to this point. If you want, you can just add a marking that I should stop over here and then start move. This eyelashes take a very long time and you have to practice a lot of times to get it very much perfect. Like so, like so. And just kind of repeat this process until you think that it's looking good, nice, great, whatever you can imagine. Don't do it like this, like straight lines, because that's totally gonna make it worst. And just like so. Once we're done with this, now comes the kind of tricky part. You have to start somewhere over here and drag it. So leave a little gap and draw. This line should be way smaller and should stop at a very near it. So like that, slowly. That's gonna be enough, because if you observe your eye in the mirror, you'll understand. Now we're gonna do the bottom eyelashes, but not over near the eye. But we drew this line, right? You're gonna do it over there. So drag from here and just make sure this is kind of need to be small, not that big. If you want, according to your thing. So in a certain point, change the direction and stop it, since there is not that much hair. Now connect these lines up so it creates a white space, which we gonna use that, as you guys can see, like that. Just add more shading to the white part, because that, of course, your eye needs to stand out a little bit. And we're almost done. So you can see. Now you can rather add like a little bit of shading around the eye. Just don't, just like that. Like a very thin layer of shades. And the like surrounding it, and just smudge it in like so, and it looks amazing. You have to always write your name, and of course don't remember to always sign nor write your name on it, because people need to know that is your artwork. Just as you can see, now let me hold it up. Wait, so as you can see, it looks amazing. Maybe you can just add more details to it, and it will look amazing. And just try to darken the lines after you drew. That's gonna be a tip. And yeah, guys, hope you like this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye guys, see you in the next video.